Yeah, so I was born severely disabled with a rare condition called arthrogryposis. And arthrogryposis means that I've got weak muscles and stiff joints. And people with my disability are affected in different ways. So, for example, one person might be affected in just their arms or just their hands. Other people, like me, are affected in their whole body. When I was born, doctors told my parents that I would never walk and that I may never have the strength to be able to sit up on my own without help. And I was just given no hope to be able to do anything. I was given such a bleak outlook to life. But I was brought up in a Christian family, and when I was a baby, the pastor of our church, he prayed that little by little that I'd be able to do more and more new things that will amaze people. My physiotherapist propped me up against the wall, and she let go of me, and she said to me, "I want to see if you can start walking." And I remember at the time just feeling really frustrated because I couldn't move away from the wall. And so, in the same way as my physiotherapist propped me up against the wall, Mum propped me up against the wall, and she let go of me. And I was able to take my first 3 steps before falling down. But eventually, I made it from one side of the room to the other. And then I was gradually able to do more and more each day until I was able to walk in my own way without thinking about what I was doing. I've had the question asked in the past that obviously I'm physically disabled. And if God is real, if God is a loving God, why am I disabled? Why hasn't he healed me? Surely if he loved me, I wouldn't be disabled. But I just had no doubt whatsoever about God's existence. Someone contacted me because he knew I was into sports and into challenges, and he told me about a triathlon. And it was a 750-meter swim in a lake. It was then a 20-kilometer cycle, and then after the 20-kilometer hand cycle, it was a 5-kilometer run. As a child, I prayed for healing because I very much believe that God can heal. But what if God could use me through the difficulty of my situation, through my disability? And a scripture that comes to mind is 2 Corinthians 12, verse 8 to 10, which says, "3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. For when I am weak, then I am strong.'" I thought, well, I'm allowed to walk as far as I like. So for me, I thought, well, if I can swim, if I can hand cycle, if I can walk, let's train for it. Let's see if I can complete the triathlon. And I managed to finish the triathlon in 2017, 2018, and 2019. And I actually really see my disability as an opportunity now, because I get invited into lots of schools. I probably go to about 100 schools a year. I feel that God is there with me in everything that I do. And that he just sort of guides my life, to wherever I go, and everything just absolutely falls into place. Sometimes God will take these situations away, but if he doesn't, what if God could use you through your difficulty? I testify to the goodness of God in my life.
If there is anything that has resonated with you in this video, we believe that Jesus can make all the difference. Don't hesitate to respond. We would love to chat with you.